I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, guys. What's up? Early in the morning today. Oh, I'm gonna do some stuff that I know I need to do that I've been trying to put off, and that's cleaning up here in the kitchen. It is a mess. There's been dust on this stove for a minute. I'm sure you guys see it on videos and probably wonder like, why the hell does he never clean that? Just, it gets dirty so freaking fast. I know it's kind of bad to say that, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this section of the kitchen, kind of prepare it later this week. I'm gonna possibly, I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna go to Lowe's and pick up the lower cabinets for the kitchen. So, gotta get this cleaned up, get everything ready to go, set the stove exactly where I need it, and then make one last measurement to see exactly where everything's gonna go. I have a good understanding of what cabinets I'm going with, the sizes, where they're going to be placed at countertops, all that good stuff. So what I'll do first, I guess, is just clean up a little bit. Like I said, I need to clean up the stove. It's pretty dusty, so we're going to get to it. All right. Oh. It's going to be a one-hit wonder, guys. So bear with me. This is the joys of a one-hit wonder and filming it by yourself and doing everything by yourself right now for the most part. See how many of these wipes it's going to take to clean them. But yeah, my plan once again in the kitchen here while I'm cleaning, I guess I'll just clean and talk. Just to the right of the stove here, there's a small section. You're probably looking at maybe 6 inches, 5.5, 6 inches, something like that. And I'm going to have to make a custom shelf there. I'm going to have one up above and one down below. I'm going to have a small piece of the countertop on the right side of the stove as well. Somebody's walking by, the dogs are barking out there. But I'll make a custom little shelf for possibly seasonings up top, and then maybe, I don't know, I'm just trying to throw stuff out there, maybe like pizza trays or something, little skinny tall trays that you can put and just slide them in or something. I'll figure something out. But let me move my coffee. That'd be about 5.5 inches, 6 inches wide, something like that. And then, man, this is dirty. No shame in my game, whatever. If you've ever lived in a construction zone, you get the idea of how it is. I show the good, the bad, and the ugly, which you're going to see that on the side, or this is the side channel. Sheesh. You're going to see it on this channel. Shout out to the viewer who sent me this for my birthday. Pretty awesome. Had a major thing happen to the house, which you'll see at 4 o'clock today on the main channel. Something that sucks, but I just had to deal with it, and yeah, so anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll leave it kind of vague. You'll just have to see at 4 o'clock and how I dealt with it. But as far as the stove goes, just measure it out while we're right here. I believe it's 30 inches. Yeah, so it's 30 inches wide. So you'll have your 5 to 6 inch little custom cabinet on this side, 30-inch stove. Above it, I'm going to have a 30-inch microwave. I'm going to buy the cabinets that go above the microwave. It'll be 30 inches wide by 12 inches deep and 12 inches tall. I'll mount that above the microwave. The microwave will also have a light and vent on it. So it'll light this area up real good, and it'll help vent out stuff when I'm cooking. And then what I'm thinking, over here just to the left of the stove, it's right around 3 foot. It's give or take half an inch or so, depending on where I move the stove left or right. They have something that's called a blind corner base, and I didn't know that was a thing. I'm still learning as I go on a lot of stuff. Initially, I was going to go with the Lazy Susan, and I kind of talked myself out of it. If you have one, good for you. If you don't, good for you. I had mixed reviews from people online about it, and from what I saw, some of them look pretty cheap. Some of them look like they're made out of plastic, and I don't know. I just think that this would be a better option for me. Let me touch the screen, use my little action camera, and there we go. But what I'm planning on doing is putting that right here. If I measure once again, it's 3 foot out or across. They're 23.5 inches deep, which would be about right here on the stove. It'll give a couple inches of the stove sticking out, and that'll fit all the way across here. So what it'll do is it'll have a cabinet down below, a pull-out drawer, and then on the left side it'll be an opening. I will have that opening covered up with another cabinet base on the bottom. I'm trying to think as I'm talking and cleaning, so bear with me, guys. So just right here, it's going to stick out to about here on the wall. You can see that. I know this video is not the best, I apologize, but I'm trying to clean and give you guys a little bit of an better understanding of what it's going to look like in here. So it'll end about right here, and then what I plan on doing is getting a 9-inch wide cabinet base and installing it right here. It'll just have one door that opens up. There's not going to be any drawers on that one. Next to it, centered with the window, I'm going to have a 30-inch wide sink base. I've already marked out on the walls where that's going to go. The sink is down below here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Stainless steel. I believe the measurements on that was about 23.5 inches wide by 18 inches deep, something like that. So that'll be centered with the wall, the window there. And then to the left of that will be a dishwasher. I'm going to have a 7-foot countertop going across here. That's, I think, what it is, give or take a little bit. And then I'll have a 24-inch wide dishwasher just to the left of it. And that's what I'm going to be picking up. Like I said, I'm 90% sure that I'll be picking that up at the end of the week, either Thursday, Friday, or maybe even the weekend, just depending on what all they have. Hopefully they have all of them. It said they were supposed to get some more of the stuff in later this week, so we'll see. But getting those, it's probably going to cost, for the countertop, the lower cabinets in the kitchen, and then also a countertop for the bathroom. I'm going to go ahead and order that as well. I think the total cost for all that's going to be about $1,200. You can get them cheaper, you can get them more expensive, just depends on what your taste is, what kind of cabinets you get, and all that good stuff. I'm going to hold off on the top section for now, at least for the time being, and I may get some a little bit later, we'll see, but I am going to have upper cabinets as well. That right there will probably cost me another, I'm sorry, there's crap everywhere here. I'm trying to step over PEX pipe, which I'll show you on the main video why I have PEX pipe in here. I'll have all this stuff moved out of the way here in a second as well. Oh, this is such a great video. I understand, guys. My video skills are just impeccable. I'm top notch when it comes to all my editing, the camera work, moving. My talking is just absolutely amazing. I get it, guys. I'm an amazing channel. I get it. So if you couldn't tell that sarcasm, you're probably on the wrong channel. But that's my idea. Not my idea. That's my plan. Later this week to get this done. I'll be working in the bathroom today. That video will probably be out on maybe Wednesday. What I'm doing in the bathroom. I picked up some wood and all that good stuff. Like I said, you'll see a video later today of what happened to my house, and it was very I don't know, scary when you first walked in, and it's happened once before, and I'm sure it's happened to other people, and it just depends on how you deal with it. And basically it's every homeowner's nightmare. So that's all I'll end this video. Not really much going on right now as far as work on this video, just doing a little bit of cleaning. You'll probably see, not tonight, but on the next video, you'll see this whole section cleaned out, ready to go, so I can start putting in some cabinets and stuff. So anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. Just a little talking while I'm cleaning, and I'm sure, like I said, people have noticed. I noticed it when I edit. I'm like, man, I probably need to clean that stove. People are going to start busting my balls on it. So the stove is officially clean. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe that opened up a little bit more insight of what I'm doing in the kitchen here. This little section over here to my right, I just have a temporary table that's going to need to go back outside on the porch. Just using that to hold my microwave and my Keurig for now. And then once I get these countertops in, get them all set in place, plumb the sink and stuff, then I'll have a normal kitchen and be able to use this entire kitchen and not have to have everything on a little 2x2 makeshift table. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. Also got to clean out my AC unit. I see that the filter needs to be cleaned. The light came on. I'll get that all cleaned up. Once again, if you're working and living in a construction zone, have the AC unit, you got to constantly keep an eye on that. Make sure the filter's clean. And I was looking online, and I believe I've had this AC unit for exactly 1 year. I bought it the day after my birthday, and I was trying to figure out some other stuff that I bought, and that's when I came across the AC, and it just made me think of it. So it's held up really good. If you're looking for a nice little window unit, it's a Hisense. I think it was about $230, 8,000 BTU, and it works great. That's the only AC I have in this house. As of right now, I am going to get a mini split, but it's just keep this in mind. It's averaging about 98, 99 degrees outside every day with the heat index close to 110 every single day. And it feels pretty good in this house with just this one 8,000 BTU. I do plan on getting an 18,000 BTU mini split system. So it should definitely be able to keep this house nice and cold and nice and heated during the winter time. So once again, if you're looking for a nice little AC unit, I'd recommend the Hisense. It's done great for me, and enough to where I didn't have to bring in my other little AC unit to help compensate for this one. So appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned at 4 o'clock for the next video on the main channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.